We are live. Welcome to the Aim High Comic Trivia Challenge with my two special guests, Alex the Comic Quarter and Spectacular Spider Grandpa. Welcome to the show.
You go ahead, Alex.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex the Comic Quarter. I'm glad to be here. Was I the first one, or did you do a test game before us in Comicaholics?
I think me and you did a test one off air.
Okay.
But
you just showed me like how the pilot was, you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to win one of those comics behind you tonight for the semifinals. Or if Mike wins, congratulations. Take your pick. Any of those can be yours.
All right.
He turned off the screen.
He turned off the screen, so I don't get a chance to see what books he has. You all know me, Spectacular Spider Grandpa. I got my own channel. I'm also a member of Blasted or Stash It, which you can catch live every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Special shout out to Huey's Comics, who I defeated in the last round. So if Dave is watching, this one's for you, brother.
All right. I just want to say we got a couple of people in the chat. We got Bruce Zayas. Shout out to Trilogy's Comic Corner. Vincenzo C. Tats Comics. We've got a couple of people in the chat there. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you watching the show. I wouldn't do it if anybody wasn't watching. I might do it if even just one person was watching. And I was just talking to myself, basically. But hopefully everyone's liked the show. This match is to determine who goes to the finals and faces Midwest Comic Man and who gets the grand prize of a Dallas Fan Expo prize pack that will be, there will be exclusives, and it will be curated for that person. And
$500.
$500. Yeah. And Alex thinks he's getting a comic off my shelf.
It's going to be great. It's going to be cool.
That would be cool.
Well, I have to win first, so I'm not feeling too confident, by the way.
Right. I'll just let you guys talk amongst yourselves a little bit about your channels or what do you want to say, and I'm going to get set up with a game.
Dallas Fan Expo, that's in a couple of weeks here. We're going to be leaving and going to meet up with a bunch of people there. Drew Manchu's going to be there, Huey's Comics, Dave, and I know the Batcave guys I think are going.
Dang, that's awesome.
Aim High is going to be there, a bunch of other people. So,
is Legend going?
Legend said he might be there.
Yes.
So
that's pretty awesome.
So we'll take some awesome pictures, maybe shoot some videos, and
we have some small cons around here. There's a little one called Cape Comic Con that I'm going to next month. I assume Count Von Strange might be there, so maybe we'll do some meetups. Mike Zeck is going to be at that one, which is pretty awesome for our small little one. The last con that I was at there, who plays the original Flash and like Flash's dad, and he also plays.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking. I don't know.
He was there the last time, and that Elvira chick was there too. And that was about it. Oh, and Greg Land was there actually too, so that was pretty cool.
All right, another person in the court, JLS Comics, just showed up. And Trilogy likes my hipster haircut. Actually, I'm getting that haircut. As my wife likes it long, but I want it cut. So we'll see who wins that battle. Anyways, you guys ready to start the game?
Ready.
All right, let's do it. Who made who? The Darkest Night. It feels like the first time. Warner. She's So Lovely. Villains. And the Avengers movies. Get ready. All right, we're going to do Age Before Beauty. So, Grandpa,
all right,
control the board.
How do you know he's not older than me?
Yeah, and Mike is a beautiful man.
Whoa,
that is true. He is beautiful. I have dreams about it.
What? Whoa.
Hashtag meat.
All right.
And meat.
Hashtag meat and potatoes. Let's do. Let's see. The Avengers movies 200.
Avengers movies for 200. What is Agent Coulson's first name?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Phil. Is it Phil?
Phil. That is correct.
All right, do 400.
400. What is the name of the glowing blue gem Loki uses as a weapon?
Is it the Tesseract?
The Tesseract. That is correct. Board is still yours.
Do 600.
600. What happens when Thor's lightning strikes Iron Man?
Fucking his suit loses power? I don't know.
That is incorrect. Hoarder, chance to steal.
It charges up the Iron Man suit.
It does. Supercharges armor to 400,000.
All right. I'm going to go for 800.
800. What does Captain America order Hulk to do while standing in the streets of New York?
He says Hulk smash.
That is correct.
Smash. That's like the best one-liner in the whole movie.
All right, where would you like to go?
1,000.
1,000. Who is the only person in the movie who ever calls Steve by his first name?
Hulk. Bruce Banner.
That is correct.
Did it give me an extra 1,000 there?
I gave you
no, because I stole. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, my bad. Let's go villains for 2.
Villains for 200. What is Catwoman's real name?
Selena Kyle.
That is correct.
400.
400. Murdered his brother to claim the Omega Force as his own.
Dark Side.
That is correct.
Let's go 600.
Villains for 600. Cosmic vampire who feeds off the energy of planets.
Oh, gosh. I think this was one of my questions, but I can't remember from my show. I want to say I can't remember.
Grandpa, chance to steal.
Who is Galactus?
That is correct.
Oh my god.
Grandpa back in the game. Where would you like to go, Grandpa?
Do 800 villains.
800. Father of Shang.
Oh, God. I don't know this one. I had this one last time.
Father of Shang-Chi.
Pass.
Alex, chance to steal.
Is it something like Fu Manchu or something like that?
Fu Manchu.
Yeah,
correct.
Isn't that a kind of mustache?
Yes, that is.
That's why I'm thinking it's weird. Okay, 1,000.
1,000 villains. 1,000. Who plays General Zod in Superman 2?
I have no clue. I can't. I've heard it before, but I cannot remember.
Mike, chance to steal.
Don't know.
Terrence
Stamp.
Well, you don't lose points like I did, so that's good for you.
All right, Mike, you're bored.
Let's go. Who made who 200?
Who made who? AC/DC 200. Batman. Who made Batman? Created Batman.
Bob Kane.
Bob Kane or Bill Finger would have been
nice.
Would have been correct. Either one. Still your board.
Do 400.
400. X-Men. Name one of the creators of X-Men.
Stan Lee.
That is correct. Looks like we got Uncanny Kyle Walker, the Prince of New Zealand's in the house.
And a big fan of X-Men. Speaking of the devil.
Heck yeah. Would you like to go who made who for 600?
I would.
Captain America. Name one of the creators of Captain America.
Stan Lee again? I don't know. No. Okay.
I didn't give a chance to steal there. That's my fault.
Sorry, 800.
800. Moon Knight. Name one of the creators of Moon Knight. I know you have this book.
Is there like Don Perlin or something like that? Is that this one? Because I feel like I remember this question. Yes! That was total guess.
Don Perlin. Yes. All right. Would you like to go for 1,000?
Yeah.
Power Girl. Name one of the creators of Power Girl.
I have no idea. Carmine Infantino, but it's not. I know it's not.
I will pass on this one too.
Bollywood, Gary Conway, Joe Orlando, Otto Bender.
And that's just for her left breast.
That's right. All right. Mike, where would you like to go?
Darkest Night 200.
Name Bruce Wayne's butler.
Alfred.
That is correct. Would you like to start the category? Who played the Riddler in the Batman Forever movie?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. That is correct. I assume 600?
This is 600.
Who directed The Dark Knight?
Christopher Nolan.
That's correct.
800.
Which villain has vibrating gloves in the Batman universe?
Jesus Christ.
Vibrating gloves.
Gloves. I do not know.
Alex, chance to steal.
Is it something like Bone Smasher?
It's Bone Blaster. Missed that one. Sorry. All right, Alex, the board is now
Let's go
yours.
1,000.
1,000? What is the 4-issue arc in which Joker kills Robin called?
Death in the Family.
Death in the Family is correct. All right. Which category would you like to go to?
Let's go Meat and Potatoes 200. You guess which one that is.
Potent Potables.
Let's go. Wait, which one are you? Yeah, She's So Lovely, a.k.a. Back to the Future.
Okay, She's So Lovely. Harley Quinn has a torrid love affair for which character?
Joker.
That's correct.
Let's go 400.
Who is Aquaman's sister?
Jesus.
Deep Blue.
No.
Yes.
Mike, your chance to steal.
Dolphin? I don't know. What?
That's some incest right there.
All right, Mike,
I'll show you why in my next haul. Tune in, fans.
She's So Lovely's for 6.
Which
Storm
controls weather? Okay. Storm.
Boom.
All right.
800.
Who played Poison Ivy in the Batman and Robin movie?
Uma Thurman.
That is correct. Close game now. Where would you like to go?
1,000 for She's So Lovely.
Lady Death, created by Brian Paludo, first appeared for this publisher.
Oh, Jesus.
What publisher first published Lady Death?
Chaos Comics.
Nice.
Chaos Comics. That is correct. He takes the lead. Where would you like to go now?
200. Feels like the first time.
Batman. First appearance of Batman.
Detective 27.
That is correct.
400.
All right. Wolverine. First appearance of Wolverine.
Hulk 181.
Go 600. Poison Ivy. First appearance of Poison Ivy.
Jesus. Pass.
Batman 181.
That is correct.
Nice.
Next one. I'll just go the next one, whatever it is.
All right. Bishop. First appearance of Bishop.
Uncanny X-Men 282.
Nice.
Uncanny X-Men 282. Back and forth game here.
Oh, good. So if I miss this one, If I miss this one, I'm still okay. Great, and I'm going to
Man Thing. What's the first appearance of Man Thing?
Savage Tales 1.
You really can't miss that one.
Well, that's because I'm going to pick that book to win.
All right, we're going to go to the final Jeopardy here. Each person will message me their final wagers. So, but first, let's see the category.
All right.
We have Grandpa with 3,200 and Hoarder with 5,200. So now that you know your money, tell me, what would you like to wager?
The category is comic books.
It's Marvel. So message me your wagers.
Okay.
All right, the wagers are in. And we will begin.
4 digits, 3 digits.
All right. Martin Goodman, the founder of Marvel Comics, almost didn't get off the ground because he tried to buy tickets for this doomed ship, but luckily failed because he couldn't get tickets side by side for he and his wife. Name that doomed ship that he luckily did not get on.
Do we text you this again, or
You will write it down if you can, or you can tell me at the end. It doesn't matter.
I'll text it to you, I guess. Total guess.
Okay, so now that we have this interesting question, I did a lot of research on this because I did not know this, and this was very interesting. So I'm going to get your answers. Okay, first, Grandpa, what was your answer?
My guess was the Titanic.
The Titanic. That is incorrect. Alex, the Comic Quarter, what is your answer?
Okay, I was going to guess the Titanic as well, but then I thought, like, that's probably like the 1920s or something like that. So I guess the Hindenburg.
The Hindenburg is actually correct.
Holy crap. Because I guess that's more like World War II.
And that's not correct.
Eric Draven.
Not Eric Draven, I promise. Anyways, with the low bidding of Alex the Comic Quarter with only 200, Grandpa went all in with a big wager, and it paid off for Alex. It was a very close game. End of the day, well, Alex got it.
Grandpa, since we're friends, I'll let you pick the comic book and you can have the prize behind Aim High.
Okay. I just want the right side.
Yeah.
I'll take. Congratulations, Alex, man.
Thanks, man. That was a good match.
And unfortunately, you have to take on Paul now, who's chomping at the bits.
Well, I can't. Yeah.
So this should be an interesting game.
However, Aim High sets it up. If he sets it up, Golden Age, I'm screwed.
It's going to be all new categories, all new questions that you've never seen before. There's going to be daily doubles, 2 rounds. It's going to be interesting. So don't expect to see what you've seen before mixed in. And maybe the questions will be harder. I don't know. Maybe I'll still throw the low numbers will still be the easy ones, but there'll be some a little bit more difficult.
Are you going to do double Jeopardy? I know you talked about that.
Yes, there will be double Jeopardy.
Nice.
So it's all programmed. It's ready to go. I just got to finish inputting my questions. But that was a great game. That was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, I was nervous there.
Lead changes.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking with the date of the Titanic, 1920s. And I just
that's definitely the go-to answer, you'd think. The
Yeah.
doomed ship, you know?
Right. And that's that. I did some research and I found it, and I was like, really? And then I like had to look it up and make sure get another source to make sure that was correct. And yeah, that's crazy that the he was trying to get tickets for the Hindenburg, and you could get a ticket, but he couldn't get tickets for he and him wife to sit beside each other,
Wow.
and so he didn't do it. And that was like the very beginning of like Marvel Comics starting up. If he would have won that ship, like there probably wouldn't have been a Marvel. It probably would have went like a lot of comic companies back then, kaput. It might be DC and Fawcett for all we know, or King Comics or Harvey Comics or whatever, instead of Marvel and DC. But pretty crazy.
So are there you guys are going to the fan expo. Are there any books or anything you guys are going there in particular for, Mike or Brandon?
You know what? I'm just going to be following Dave around like a little puppy dog. Wherever he goes, I'm going to go.
Yep.
So I'm not really looking for.
He's so tall.
I'm 5'11", so 6 foot. So, I'm not really going for anything in particular with my current financial situation. I got to kind of hold back on some big stuff. So we'll see.
You can get some of those cool prints like behind you. Like I love those 11 by 17 prints. Those things are so good.
That poison ivy
right
there.
It's really
I got that at the last con.
Who did the Spider Gwen?
Oh, what's her name? I can't remember her name. I'd have to go look. That was a act of kindness from OMG. He was sending everybody the prints when he first started. So
I like it a lot.
So apparently, I
look like the one behind him, over his left shoulder. He got me that Greg Horn, yeah, that Power Girl one. What's the other one?
That's the Catwoman where Batman caught Catwoman with a saucer of milk.
With her butts in the air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
That was a rejected cover that he sent to DC, and they like no.
And that's Greg Horn as well.
Yes, like he straight up sent that to DC as for a cover, and they denied it.
Hey, when you go to his booth again, give me a buzz or send me a text.
Yeah, he was supposed to come to Dallas, and then he was doing something, and C2E2 is the same weekend in Chicago.
Oh, really?
And they swooped in and offered him more money, and so he went there instead.
Oh, okay.
So hey, he's close to you, so you go get me a print.
So.
But yeah, Dallas. I'm gonna look for my Golden Age Captain Marvel. So maybe some Shazam. I need some Shazam stuff for a run. I'll probably pick up some more prints just to have more stuff on my wall.
Marvel Family 1.
I would love to have that. See if I can get rid of
Black Adam.
See if I can get rid of enough stuff to to be able to afford that. See what happens.
The one that I would really like is it Marvel Adventures 18 or Mary Marvel?
Yeah. That one's even higher dollar, I think.
And it's a painted cover. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But these books are getting harder and harder to find, and they're getting more expensive because I got the first Mr. Mine, which is Captain Marvel Adventures 27, and I bought it for like $36, something like that. And now, like I have it set on my eBay app, right, where something gets posted, it sends me a notification that something's been posted. And one had been posting forever, and one finally got posted, and I started to bid on it. It went up to like $200 something, and it was not as good a shape as the one I've got. So Captain Marvel stuff, Golden Age is going way up. It's getting to the point where I can't even bid on it anymore.
Well, it was stealth buy until you started talking about it.
Well, I wasn't the only one talking about it. There's other people besides me. Tom Ryan. He's been talking about it before. I remember
you and me and Legend were like secretly trying to buy a bunch of it up.
Yeah, and Tom Ryan started showing it off, and then somebody else was showing off, which is not saying, "Hey, don't do that." Just
Tom's awesome.
yeah,
Tom shows really good stuff. I've watched
Yeah.
him for a long time.
he really does. But
Awesome.
I want to say that I appreciate you guys coming on, just like I appreciate everyone coming on. No drama zone here. But Chizo C said I look like one of the Beatles. I don't know if the Beatles had facial hair.
They did in the 70s, didn't they?
I guess so. Oh well. But I can't wait to get to Fan Expo Dallas. I'm gonna see the Blasted guys. I want to see Trilogy's comics. I'm gonna see the Great Legend. Who else is going? You know who else is going?
I think the Batcave guys are going. Reviews from the
Oh.
Batcave.
That'd be cool.
There's a couple others I can't think right off the top of my head right now.
I know there's some. I know there's some of those guys in Texas are going. I just can't remember who all's going.
Splash Page.
Splash Page, Kingdom Comics is probably going. I know he goes every year because I know he usually volunteers at the shows.
But didn't he move states or something like that? Is he in Georgia now?
Oh, did he? I don't know.
It doesn't
I
mean he can't go there, but I mean,
Right.
I think I thought he moved or something.
Okay, because I know he
just
volunteers.
did
there.
one from like Atlanta, a real small little. He just did a haul video from a little small con in Atlanta, which is a really cool video. I wish I could join you, man. It would be awesome, and hopefully, I don't think Trinity said he's not going to be able to go.
No. Next year there was talk about us going to C2E2, so
Then I will go.
we might head up that way next year. So
That'd be good.
if we're all still kicking around YouTube. So
Yeah. Hey, if that's the case, you go next year. Maybe I'll just take a train up there or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. The
C2E2.
train's awesome.
Give me some real Chicago pizza, which I've never had.
Dude, you don't have to get like, you always think you're hungry when you go into that place. And so you're like, oh, I'm pretty hungry. I could usually eat a large pizza. I could probably handle a large pizza. You'll eat 2 pieces of that thing and be completely stuffed.
Yep.
And you'll wonder why it takes like 50 minutes to cook.
Yeah, everybody talks about the Chicago pizza. I mean, I'm used to frozen pizza and Pizza Hut. I mean, that's what I got here. I mean, I live in Arkansas, so it is what it is.
Mike, do you get any of that? How often do you go back to Chicago?
I try to go once a year to see my mom and stepdad. Haven't in the past couple years. They've been coming out here, so I haven't been there in 5 years or so, 4 or 5 years. So
It's Chicago.
I would love to move back there, but
Well, I can ship you one of those pizzas if you need me to.
we have Uno's out here, but
I tell you what, in Dallas, if you're interested, they have laser tag apparently this year, and so I'm looking forward to shooting anybody in the face who wants to come at me. Just a heads up, some of us are former military, and we will destroy you in laser tag.
So they have laser tag at the con?
Yes, this is the first time this year they're going to have it. They're going to have like a big course and the latest equipment and all that. So I'm going to do it. So my brother's coming. He's going to do it. So we're going to have a team. We're going to have a team.
I'm fat, so I don't like to run. So
Hey, you're preaching to the choir here. But hopefully we get Alex down in Dallas one year. I think he'd be impressed with the presentation of Texas.
I'd love to go down to Texas just to visit.
Texas is awesome. I don't care what anybody says. It really is.
Heck yeah.
But we're definitely going to get up to Chicagoland. Maybe even next year. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to wrap it up for these guys. I want to appreciate you coming on the show. Appreciate everyone. congratulations to Alex for moving on to the finals, facing Midwest Paul Comic Man. Sorry, Mike. You did a great match. Better than some of my earlier matches where people were kind of nervous and didn't know what to expect.
Well, I was nervous.
Oh yeah, yeah. People
Right
didn't know
now.
what to expect, and people will get a question and they know it, but they're on the spot and they would kind of forget it. But you guys moved on because you weren't as nervous as the other person, and I think you had more knowledge. So just want to appreciate it, and maybe next.
We appreciate you doing this, man. This is awesome. I hope it continues.
Well, hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully it's cool, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully everyone that's watching enjoys it. But we're gonna scoot out because Sea of Pirates just came out, and I'm gonna try to get on it, see what's going on with that. But catch you guys later.